Good evening, Arsenal fans. I am Miss Gigi and I am relieved. So I will be reviewing tonight's match against Valencia. I'm so relieved. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Damn. For a lot of that match, I was saying we need to score more, and we scored. I'm happy. We won 3-1. Yes! Yes! We needed that. I cannot emphasize enough how much we needed that win, and we got it. Whew, I'm going to try and be composed during this, but we've had a very difficult week and a half. Please, let me just be happy for a minute. Okay, let me be a bit, let me be composed. First, I'm going to speak about the players. Then I'm going to speak about like the match in general. Then what's going to happen going forward. First of all, players. Do I start good or do I start bad? Or do I start in between? Okay, I'm going to start with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I talk about him every damn week because the boy confuses me every week. So he'll play great, then he'll be rubbish, and then he'll be great, and then he'll be rubbish, and then he was really good for like 2-3 games in a row, and then the last match he was terrible. And I just, in the first half particularly, I was scared. He made a couple moves, like, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so he did some things that really confused me. I was scared. And like I've said before, he's got such potential. He will be a really good player. Just send him out on loan for one season. Just let him grow up. His decision making was poor. Like, I don't know what was wrong with him. He's just not ready for this level of football. So send him out on loan to, like, I don't know, someone in the Championship for a season. And he'll be fine. He'll be fine in 2021. Just, yeah. Also, speaking of young players who need to grow up a bit, Guendouzi. I love the boy. I can't keep saying he's 19 now because he's 20, but he's still a little boy, and he was making little boy moves and decisions, and he got a lot better in the second half, but he wasn't on. He was on for 12 minutes in the second half. In that first half, he was just, I was scared. It's like he was scared of the ball. He was scared of players. He just needs to mature, and he's not there yet. But it's fine. Like I said, he's young. He'll grow. I don't think he needs to go out on loan. I think he needs to do like all of the League Cup next season, for example, and it will just help him. Moving on to the, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Mustafi didn't play terribly. In fact, at some point during this game, I went, this is the best I've seen him play for 3 months. Then he done some foolishness. Then he was great again. Then he did foolishness. Then he was all right again. The man made me dizzy. But he played a lot better than he has done. He wasn't actually that bad on Sunday either. So it's nice to see maybe our criticism is finally getting to him and he's, I don't know, he's fixing up. I could also talk about Xhaka, who's been a bit silly in the first half. I could talk about Aubameyang, like, he's obviously a great striker, but I think he needs to convert more, even though he saved us at the end. But let me just get back to that. And Kolasinac, like, I think I said it in one of my other reviews, Kolasinac used to have these really pinpoint perfect crosses, and he's really lost it in the past couple games. Like, I'm kind of, he's becoming questionable, and I don't like it because I quite like the man, but we'll see how it goes. But what I'm going to end on in terms of my players is my darling, my baby, my lovely Lacazette. Oh, like a blood clot Zette. Oh, yes. Oh, he's a great man. Oh, he's a great man. I say it every week. He's the best player in an Arsenal shirt. I love him. He's fantastic. He should have got more. He missed. Oh, how did he miss? The header, I can accept. But the other one, oh, he should have had like 3 or 4 goals. But he got his brace, and I'm good, and I'm happy, and like a blood clot's there. You see that little piece of play when it went like Laka, Ozil, Aubameyang, Laka? Did you see how far the man ran to get to there? It was amazing. And then, oh, it's just great to see the Aubameyang and Lacazette play, and oh, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. Yes. And yes, I was goal at the end. I swear, I was like, okay, you know, it's nearly the end. You can't switch off, but it's nearly the end. I screamed. I screamed. I was so happy. It was great. Whew. I just had to, I got a little bit giddy for a while, so I had to take a breather. But yeah, so let me talk about how the game itself went. I think for the first 6 minutes, I was like, oh, we've come out all right here. Then they had one chance. Then we went wobbly, and then they scored. Why is it like we always have to go 1-0 down? Why is it like as soon as we aren't dominant, we just lose it completely? I do think we played a lot better after Lacazette's second goal, which is as expected. But that did really annoy me because it's an Arsenal flaw that you see time and time and time again. I think a lot of the issue in the first half was a lot of miscommunication. I don't know what channel you watched it on, but there was a bit where Czech was just shouting at Socrates for time to move from the wall and mark a man in the box. And it's like people aren't listening to each other. I don't know if that improved in the second half. I don't know if that's what Emery had said to them at half time, but there was a lot of miscommunication for a while. A lot of plays that were like, they just weren't read by each other, like they weren't gelling like they usually do. But like I said, it's fine. I don't want to be too miserable. I just got to critique what did go wrong. We probably could have scored a lot more, but it is really hard when there's like 9 Valencia bodies in the box at all given times. But there was a lot of, I was impressed with how well we were passing around all of those bodies. We've not done something, so we haven't done passing that successful for a while, I don't think. But saying that, there was also a lot of space. Just Valencia's formation, there was just space. There was gaps everywhere, but there's also lots of gaps in the Arsenal, like where everyone was for us as well. I don't think either team was amazing, but we were better. And considering how bad we have been over the past 3 games, I'm so glad to see this. I'm so glad to see a decent performance out of my team. I have to say also Kostabos with an injury from like the 50th minute, and he played and he did a couple moves. Like, considering it's a year after a 30-something-year-old got a broken leg, you got to rate the man. There's a reason why we called him Kostabos. I know what to say next. Just to say, like, obviously in our last game, the ref was a little swear word that I'm not going to say, and he ruined the game for us. Now, I think this ref was significantly better, but I do think Diakabi should have been sent off at some point, like in the first half. If it was Michael Oliver, he would have been sent off. I think there's a couple like fouls and whatnot that didn't go our way, but it was fine. I think it's nice to play without having that handicap of like the ref hating us. So I thought that was really like useful. Yeah, I think that's mostly it for in terms of the match. I'm just a little bit giddy. There were bits of it was boring, but just to see us win, I just feel giddy and happy. Yeah, next part, going forward now. We have got to play them. We have got to go away. What's going to happen? Now, I was looking at the stats. I can't remember the exact stats, but I think we can pull off a draw. If we pull off a 1-1 draw at Valencia, I will scream throughout the match. I was saying it should be 3-1 here and 1-1 there, and it'll be beautiful. And at this rate, it looks like we're going to be playing Chelsea in the final. If we get there, which I think we will get there. I am concerned about that because we play significantly better in Europe, But my worry is, if we play an English team, are we going to lose the European mindset that is making us win? Obviously, I can't say anything until next week. But if it does come to Arsenal and Chelsea in the final, I'm going to be more scared than playing Napoli or Valencia or anyone else. Simply because I don't know if our players have the right mindset to play another English team. I think there's something wrong there that needs to be fixed. But we've also been playing quite great. So you never know what's going to happen. I want to say a great shout out to every Gooner who's been in the Emirates. Especially those of you who have been to the last 3 games and then came to this and were still screaming your damn hearts out. Because I've been meaning to say this for a while. You guys have been putting it in. Like, I'm hurting and I'm at home because, like, I can't get to all of the games and I'm hurting. You guys are there. I have to rate you from one Gooner to another. Like, thank you, because I really do think you're helping our players. As much as we might cuss out Mustafi online, I know you're screaming and cheering him on there, and I really do think it makes a difference. So, big love to the fans. Yeah. I just hope we keep this mindset for the Prem. We need to win this weekend. We need to win our Premiership games. We need to win. Like, somehow, mathematically, we can still get top 4. I don't want to say it too loudly because God knows what's going to happen. Last time I said mathematically we could get top 3 and we screwed that up. But yeah, it's like, it's not impossible. And the only thing that is important really is we need to be in Champions League next season. And as much as today's win has helped us get there in terms of getting to the Europa final and potentially winning it, I don't think that means we should give up on the Prem. I don't think it means we should give up on trying to get the top 4. Oh, guys, I'm really happy. This has been quite a long one from me. I do my previews, which are a lot shorter, that on Twitter, and I will do another preview before the match this weekend. I will do another review after. I'm gonna like shimmy in bed because I'm really happy but while you're here, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share everything, and follow me at @MissGG_AFC. Like I said, I'll do a preview. Check out all my videos, and I will see you guys at the weekend. Bye.